Scott here from SGA for the Command Tip of the Week. Today we're coming to you from San Jose Fire Station number 2, and we're going to discuss the incident priorities as they relate to our Incident Action Plan. Our Incident Action Plan is our roadmap to a successful conclusion of an event. The fire service has always embraced mnemonics. Lloyd Lehman introduced Reseal VS in the 1930s in his book Fundamentals of Firefighting Tactics. Today, Reseal VS is still relevant, but whether you use Reseal VS or the flavor of the month like REVIS, Life, Property, and Environment, or Life Safety, Property Conservation, and Incident Stabilization, they all cover the same priorities. Life is always our top priority. For this tip, we're going to focus on Lloyd Lehman's Reseal VS. When we do our 360 assessment, we gather information that will help us decide what our priorities will be. Rescue is always our top priority, followed by exposures, then confinement of the fire, extinguishment, and then finally overhaul. Ventilation and salvage can be interjected anywhere that is needed or where it is most appropriate. When we consider rescue, we must determine if we have victims present. Are those victims in a survivable atmosphere? If the answer is yes, then our victims are present and they are in a survivable atmosphere, then rescue is our top priority. This is where we will risk a lot in a calculated manner to save savable lives. If the information we gather indicates that there are no victims present or they are not in a survivable atmosphere, we are no longer in the rescue mode. This is a situation where we will risk nothing in a calculated manner to save lives or property that have already been lost. When this condition is present, exposures then become our top priority. These exposures can be interior or exterior. When exposures are our top priority, we must put lines in place and take actions that protect these exposures. Once the exposures are protected, then we can go to the confinement stage of the fire, and then extinguishment, and then overhaul. Ventilation and salvage can be inserted anywhere in the process to help accomplish our goals. For example, you may need to change the flow path to protect the victim's track by changing the direction that the fire is moving. In this case, ventilation may precede rescue. Using Reseal VS will help you establish and prioritize your action plan. This is true no matter which mnemonic or priority model you use. Stay tuned for more tips on secondary size-ups and risk assessment in the upcoming weeks. We recommend you use this information and include it in your secondary size-ups. Be sure to practice the perishable skill of size-up and making good decisions. And visit our website at www.scottgoodwinassociates.com for tools to help you master the skill of predicting fire behavior, establishing command, and practicing communication. As always, train like your life depends on it, because it does, and be safe out there.